Time now to bring you the business stories of the day, and Ghana would join 15 other maritime nations in Africa to implement the single window electronic platform in March next year. The centralized system was expected to be rolled out in September to reduce clearing hours at the country's ports.
The electronic single window was expected to have been rolled out in September, but customs say further documentations and stakeholder engagements have not been concluded. The platform is intended to provide a one-stop shop in processing documents. The current system had persisted over 40 years with its associated challenges and delays.
Planning and preparation for the national single window, which we expect or project to take off around March next year, are ongoing. A presidential committee is at work, comprising all of the state controlling agencies who have a mandate to exercise control at the port.
A single window will also augment the Ministry of Trades and Industries plans to reduce the number of agencies working at the country's port. Shippers are of the view that the new system will help to reduce the turnaround time at the port.
The single window system is the way to go, where information submitted by the shipper is put on a single platform, once, and then the same information will be utilized by all the partners within the trade transaction.
Countries like Senegal and Gambia are already implementing the single window.
Now let's turn to job creation, and a survey on 1,000 respondents has revealed that job creation is the most important issue for half of the country's population. The survey, conducted by Jembe Communications, also revealed that 44% of Ghanaians see technology as a key driver of job creation by 2020.
High unemployment rate is a critical problem facing the country today. The economic growth the country has experienced in recent times has not translated into job creation. The report reveals that 62% of Ghanaians believe that entrepreneurs will play a key role in job creation. And the top 3 sectors which will see the most entrepreneurs by 2020 include agribusiness, technology and manufacturing. Speakers at the launch of the report were emphatic the problem of unemployment in the country can be tackled.
Our ability to attract investments, one that allow partnerships. The investment must create development. What is development? It's jobs, it's skills transfer, it's new technology applications, etc., and so on.
The hope and the desire of people to create their own business must be sustained. It's what gives this country hope. And the way to do it, even notwithstanding all the problems, some of which I've narrated, is to go into private-public partnerships. It's not that the government is not doing that, but the point is that do we choose the right partners?
Even the partnerships must be kind of tempered. We must say that you do 5 years, we allow you to bring all the expats. Over 5 years, you have to train Ghanaians, and so on and so on. You make your money, we make our money.
Now to some Eurobond issues, and an economist at the University of Ghana Business School, Dr. Godfred Bokpin, is of the view that if government had done due diligence on the issuance of the country's 4th Eurobond of $1.5 million, it might not have gone on the roadshow. He explained weak economic fundamentals and lack of credit worthiness meant yield from a Eurobond was always going to be higher.
The government was compelled to abandon the Eurobond issuance after many investors did not show interest, while the few who did offered a much higher yield, citing poor economic fundamentals, a higher debt-to-GDP ratio, and a likely increase in United States of America's policy rate. The IMF is projecting that Ghana will end the year with a 75% debt-to-GDP ratio.
Investors, whether they are risk averse or they are venturesome lions, the political and economic fund that you present is very, very important, which enables them to get that assurance that yes, there's greater protection.
Government was looking to pay not more than 9.5% interest rate on this year's $1.5 million Eurobond, but investors were demanding 11.5%.
The investors are fully aware of the risk that is inherent and the fact that you are almost a speculator also tells that you have to pay a price in order to their capital.
Dr. Bokpin warned the postponement of the issuance of the Eurobond may have serious implications on the economy.
Could fuel speculative activity in the foreign exchange market. Our supply side have been highly predictive of where we are going to get dollars and all of that.
He urged government not to use the cocoa syndicated loan to service the previous Eurobond and be prudent with fiscal policies in 2016, which is an election year.
And let's now go to the Ghana Stock Exchange, where brokers buy and sell stocks through the stock exchange, charging the commission. But how do they do it? TV3 Business finds out more.
In the past, you will see brokers on the floor briskly trading, but now trading is done electronically with brokers in their respective offices. Head of the First Bank Brokerage Services, Edem Afenyo, takes us through the process of trading electronically on the GSE.
We come to the CSD platform where we come and open an account for the client. Now, basically, once the account is open, within 5 minutes of our account being opened, transactions can be carried on to that account. That's how fast our trading system is. If the client has given us an order to sell and the shares have been credited to his account, we just come to the electronic trading platform, which we call the Ultra Trade system. We come to the platform and then place an order to sell the client's shares. So as we see here, this is the platform as we have it with the various listed equities. So let's say if the client wants to sell, let's say SIC, we come to the SIC column and then we put a sell order there, put in the shares that the client wants to sell, the price currently at 12 pesos, the account number of the client, and then we put in the order. By the time we put in the order, the system will go and check with the the client's account to ensure that the client has that number of sale before the order will hit the market.
What benefits does the electronic trading have over the manual?
The manual system, there was a lot of inefficiencies which the electronic system has come to cure. I mean, we had problems where people had misplaced their certificates, some certificates had been defaced, and sometimes the time lag between registering the shares in the name of the new holders went beyond the expected end. So sometimes people lost benefits, let me say, because registrations had not been done on time. But that cannot happen in this system because electronically shares are moved and payments are made. So it's timeous.